that there is no way to fulfill the sign of Jonah with a Friday crucifixion and a Sunday resurrection. So we need to make sure that whatever dates we end up pinning Jesus' death and resurrection to, they need to fulfill the sign of Jonah. After all, it is the only sign that Jesus said he'd give. Now, the conventional view is a Friday crucifixion and a Sunday resurrection. But where does this idea come from? Well, the Gospels. All 4 Gospels tell us that Jesus was buried on the day of preparation, and 2 of the Gospels specify that it was the day before the Sabbath. A basic understanding of biblical history would tell you that the biblical Sabbath begins at sunset on Friday evening. Therefore, Jesus had to be crucified on a Friday and buried before sunset on Friday night, getting him into the tomb prior to the Sabbath. All 4 Gospels tell us that the tomb was discovered to be empty after the Sabbath and on the first day of the week. Remember, the biblical Sabbath was the 7th day of the week, sunset Friday to sunset Saturday. So the first day of the week would have been our Sunday, or really sunset Saturday to sunset Sunday. But John is sure to tell us that it was early on the first day of the week while it was still dark. So we can be sure that it really was on Sunday on our modern calendars. So there you have it, a Friday crucifixion and a Sunday resurrection. Doesn't seem to be too controversial and seems to be easily derived from the text. But wait a minute, does it fit with the sign of Jonah? Does it fit with the only sign that Jesus said he'd give? Well, if Jesus went into the tomb on a Friday evening before dark, we would have Friday night and Saturday day. Saturday night and, well, that's it. That's 2 nights and 1 day. That's hardly 3 days and 3 nights. But don't worry, there's a solution. Many Christian commentaries will say something like, according to a Jewish reckoning of time, just a moment of a day or night counts as an entire day or night. Now, I've never seen a Jewish source cited, nor have I come across that in any rabbinic literature, but let's just assume it's correct. So just a sliver of daylight counts as a whole day, and just a sliver of night counts as a whole night. If Jesus goes into the tomb on a Friday evening just before sunset, that gives us a sliver of daylight on Friday. So we can count Friday day, Friday night, Saturday day, Saturday night, and if he rose just after the sun rose on Sunday, that gives us Sunday day. 3 days and, notice a problem. This new way of counting does give us 3 days, but there is no way to get 3 nights from Friday to Sunday. Some have tried to suggest that the eclipse when Jesus was on the cross should count as a night, but well, it isn't a night, and Jesus wasn't in the tomb yet, so I think it's safe to say